follow you until you love me. Paparazzi, baby, there's no other superstar. You know that I'll be your paparazzi. Promise I'll be.
Today we're going to talk about two things. The first thing we're going to talk about is church signs. I think you all know what I mean when I say church signs. You know you've seen them driving down the road and you go past some sort of Presbyterian, Baptist, or even Church of Christ church and you see a church sign. Now, don't get me wrong, I am a Christian, I love church, I love God, but sometimes I think our church signs can be a very big downfall to us. And then some people try to be like cool, I guess. They try to use like some kind of lingo. I don't know who came up with the idea to put, if we want to say, witty signs in front of church buildings. I don't see signs in front of CVS that say 7 days without calcium makes 1 week. Literally, because of osteoporosis, the like number 1 or 2 thing that gets women. So they like kind of have an excuse to say that something makes someone weak. So, yeah. Just like you don't see any signs out in front of like counseling or psychiatry buildings that say 7 days without Prozac will make you sad. It's because they already know. Everyone already knows. Just like with church signs. Everyone already knows. Okay? So maybe we could do something a little ingenious. Like, I don't know, maybe put the church times out in front of the building. That's kind of what stores do. When people don't want to know how funny the employees are. They want to know what time the store is open and what time it closes. I'm just saying, it's cheesy, and it makes me look bad because people are always like, "Hey, your church signs are kind of weird. You guys must be weird." I'm not weird. I don't think so anyway. The other thing that we're going to talk about today is what not to say to a tall girl. The big thing that seems to frustrate me the most when I'm having a conversation with people about being tall is when it comes to clothes and shoes. For some reason, people seem to believe that tall people can fit in the average person's clothes. That sometimes is the case, most of the times it's not. I do have to buy longer jeans. And I do have large feet, so normal average shoes do not fit my feet. What aggravates me is that when I'm having a conversation with someone and the person's like, "Well, what size do you wear? What size shoes do you wear?" And I'll say, "Oh, between, an 11 or 12, depends on how the shoe's made." "Oh, that should be easy for you to find shoes." Like, I didn't just spend 20 minutes telling you how hard it is for me to find shoes. I'm not lying to you. If I could find the shoes, I would wear the shoes. Stop arguing with me about not being able to find shoes. This is my foot. It's huge. I've learned to accept it. It's a big foot. I have to buy big shoes. I'm not lying, okay? The other thing that I would implore you to not say to a tall person is repeating over and over again how short you feel around them or how tall they are. I started getting tall when I was, 15 or 16. So for about 8 or 9 years, I've pretty much realized that I'm tall. So you telling me 5 times in a conversation how tall I am it's not news to me. It makes me feel like an ogre. So stop. And now we're going to come to our question, and that's going to be, is there one thing about you that constantly gets pointed out by people and sometimes gets a little redundant and annoying? Leave your comments below and let me know what they are.
I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me. Papa.